Hello everyone, welcome to LowCode FX. This is part 11 of end-to-end development of Canvas app. In this video, we are going to see how you can build a pop-up where we can list down action items for the respective tasks, and we have developed this chat system for respective action items. So let's get started. To add a pop-up on top of it, we are going to add a button, invisible button to the each card, and on click of that button you will see that pop-up appear here, and within the pop-up we are going to have three sections. On left hand side you will see a new form, so basically we can add a new action item from there, and in the middle you will see list of action items, and on the right side we are going to create a chat system. It's all of the action items are linked with these tasks and hence to these projects. To add these action items we need to create additional table, so let's create that table in the backend. Let me jump to the solution, and in the tables we are going to create a new table. Let me click on that. Start from blank. We'll set table name as pp underscore action underscore item. This is my primary column, so I'm going to set it as action item underscore id. Update. I will need two additional IDs column. Those are basically linked with project table and one is task table. So let's add that. This is nothing but project ID. Third column would be task ID. Perfect. We have got three IDs. Then this action item. Okay. Then I will need comment. So this comment is nothing but the message which we are going to put in the chat box. Next column would be resource. Save. And we will need additional column called number of message. Okay, save. Let's click on save and exit. Perfect. Yeah, so we have got this table. Let me link data over here. pp underscore action item. Yeah, perfect. So we have that table connected here. Let's build a pop-up now. Okay, so before that I will need a button on top of it. So let's see how we can add it. We have this container, entire container. So on top of gallery I will add one button. Let's see x0 y0 width, parent width, yes, and height, parent dot template height. Perfect. I will remove the text, then make it transparent. On click of this I will set one variable. On select, set so this will be my variable to display the pop-up. Along with this pop-up I will pass this task ID. So set var project task ID comma this item dot task ID. I will copy this button in all the galleries. Let me click on gallery and paste. Perfect. Let me click on this gallery. Yeah, this and paste. Now let's build one pop-up. So this is my main. I will create that pop-up inside this project screen only. So I will add vertical container. Let's rename it to action item pop-up. This one, x0, y0, width, parent width, height, parent height. On inside it, I will add one horizontal container. Let me change height and width. Height will be parent height into 0.8, and width I will make static as parent width into 0.8. Align the center vertically and horizontally. Let's apply white color. Parent, I will set background as this one. Yeah, and I will reduce the transparency a bit like this. So to add one cancel icon here, outside of this container in the project screen, I will add one icon or maybe button. Let's add button. Yeah, this one. Let me add 50 as a height and width. Perfect. And I will remove the button text. Icon would be this one, dismiss. Perfect. I will set font size to 50. Yes. Then border radius 50, and I will set template to this. Let me refer this container, this one, container 36. Buttons X property will be container this dot X plus container dot width. Perfect. Minus self dot width divided by 2. And in similar fashion we need to set a Y property, that is container this dot Y, yes, minus self dot height divided by 2. Perfect. On select of this button, I will set where project task pop-up comma false. Let's check it out. And this variable I need to pass it to the containers visibility. Same variable will pass it to the visibility of this cancel button as well. Let's check it out. So when I click on this pop-up will appear with this cancel button. Perfect. Within this horizontal container, let me create 3 sections, and to create that, let me add vertical containers, 3 vertical containers. So this one, copy it and paste it within the same parent one more time. Perfect. So we have 3 sections. Within each container I'm going to add text. This one, yeah, align center vertical horizontally. Yes. Width I will set it to parent width. Perfect. I will provide background color as this. Yes. Text color white. I will make it bold and 16. My text would be create action. Within this container, let me remove the padding from all sides. Let me just increase height a bit to the 40. Same text I will copy in all the three containers, here as well as here. Let me remove padding. Now this text would be action items, then this is activity. I will reduce the width by 10. Text width I will reduce by 10 for all text boxes. So, within the first container I will need one form. Yes, this is nothing but action items as a data source. Yeah, from here we will add the fields. ID columns, comment, number of messages and resource. That's it. And this is going to be single column. Let me bring project ID at top, then task ID, and below we will need two buttons. Within this container I will add a gap of 10. Perfect. And inside this first container I will need one more horizontal container to add a new form and submit form. This one I will set height as static of 60. Yes, let's add two buttons, one more, align center and pad gap of 10. Yes, first one will be new and second would be submit. Perfect. And both I will make color palette as this. Yes, let's remove the shadow of this horizontal container. So this form is nothing but form 4. On select of new button I will set it as new form 4. Same I will use this in on click of this button submit. This is nothing but submit form. We have that error message as well, new form. Perfect. We need to pass that new form in each of the buttons of this gallery. On select of this gallery I will pass this new form as well. So I will need one more variable, that is when I this particular project I need that ID as well, this project ID. So let me click on this respective button and set one variable. Not full name, but for now I will hardcode it to Sunny. We can make it invisible. I'm going to add the controls within it. Perfect. Let's keep template size of 80. I will make this vertical container. Let's add a gap of 10 to the vertical container. This one will link to action items. Perfect. Inside this, let me add horizontal container. Perfect. Maybe let's add text. Yes. Flexible width and one icon for right arrow. Yes. This is 25, 25. Yeah. Color will be this one, and this text I will align vertical alignment, and left side I will add 10 as a padding. This is nothing but text. Text is nothing but this item dot action. Sorry. Let me refresh that database on submit. Refresh pp underscore action items. Okay. Let's try adding one action, that is test one. Submit. Width would be parent width. This, so we can reduce height a bit. So let me keep 50. Template map test 2. Now this gallery item, the middle one, we need to filter it out basically based on selected task. So let's filter it out. Filter this data source with task id is equal to our variable project task id. I have added actions to this task here, and if I open this, here we go. Now here I will need one gallery. Let's add vertical gallery. Let's remove all the controls within it and delete. Each card would be of size 50, gap to the parent one, that is 10. Let me bring this horizontal container here inside this one, and I will need only one button, this one, and this is nothing but I will keep only icon, that is correct icon, that is send. Yeah, and I will keep height and width same, that is 32. Perfect. Here we will need input text. Yeah, at the top, here we go, and here let me add padding of 20, left 20. This I will enable flexible width. Order to this as well, one solid, this, and in placeholder so our chat system should be bigger as compared to create action and action items to get that feeling. So let me decrease this parent width of this to, let's make it 0.7. Yes, and same goes with first one, 0.7. We should have some kind of radius to this. maybe 20. Yeah, 20, 20. This is my main container, and this is parent container to this vertical container. So what I will do, I will add a background color. I will remove the background color, make it transparent. Okay, and within this child containers, I will add background color as a white. Yes, and parent container, I will add a gap as a. Let me add select three containers and add padding of 10 at the top. To this child containers, I will add border radius as 20. Height of this container, yeah. So it's for this container, and for this container, second one, this I will set height as 500. Yes. Okay. In addition to this, let me just grab this formula from the gallery here, and within this title of this container, so here you can see count of items. If I add one more, test 3, submit, count gets increased. Let me change the background color of whatever we select within this gallery. So let me use the color, this color, 79, 90, 94. This container color, if this item dot is selected, comma, RGB, yeah, 79, 90, 94, and this one gonna be 0.2. Yes. Yeah. Let's go ahead and build the chat system. So this is going to be connected to this action items, template size to 50. Yes. Within this, I'm going to add one vertical container. Perfect. Let's add text first. At the top, this is left aligned. We will set this letter alignment, and let me add one horizontal container. Horizontal container. Yes. Within this container, I will remove the padding. Perfect. Height will be 25. Yes, these containers, and this is like align center, align center. Perfect. This I need one more text, and this time this is flexible width. Yeah, height 25. Vertical align mid. Left side padding I'm going to add 20. I need one more text in here to display time. On select of this, I need to pass this selection, this records parameter in one variable, and that variable I'm going to use while posting the comment over here. Let's add filters. So for example, this gallery, the middle gallery, I'm referring directly to this and filtering out based on the task ID, but I will need a distinct value of it. So basically, yes, distinct value of this filter, and I will need distinct of action item, and the value is going to be value. So whenever we create new action, this will display that action, and whenever within the same table basically we are adding the comments, so that's why I have added this distinct value, so to avoid the duplicate records. So same, we need to add it in the count here. So yeah, within this count I'm going to paste the distinct format text, yes, 3. On right hand side gallery, so since it's a chat, so I'm going to uh, filter it out on the blank ones. So blank ones will go, means whenever we have a comment as a blank, we are not going to display here, so that is nothing but the action item over here. So let's filter out that. Filter this comma, so I need to filter out with this selected one. So to filter out I need to set one variable on click of this. So set var, this is my project task action id comma this item dot value. So instead of taking action item, as there could be chances of duplicate action items, I will need action id. Action item id, yes, and this value I'm going to add a lookup pp underscore action items comma action item id is equal to this item dot value, bracket close, yes, and I'm going to pull display here action item, yes, now it's good. And on select of this I can fetch id now, so here I can get id. So this is my id, I will use that in filtering out this. Action item id is equal to this, get close. Yeah, I will need one more condition, that is blank comment. So I will make it add not on top of it, that is comment should not be blank. So this id is equal to the selected one and comment is not a blank, perfect. So whenever I select this, I cannot see the record here. Now let's add a sample record so that it's good for us to build. So I'm going to add a patch function here. So now I do have a project id which is coming from the back, then task id based on the selection of the cards, then now I got this id, action item id. So we have got 3 ids plus comment out of it and the resource name who is going to submit this. So let's use this text box for the comment and okay, so I will add this refresh, and above that let's use patch function. Patch pp underscore action items, I'm going to create new, that's why I will use defaults, pp underscore action items. Okay, so this will create a new record, and I'm going to patch several fields within it. First one is project ID. Yes, then this is nothing but my variable project ID, comma, second one would be task ID. This is again var project task ID, comma, I will need action item ID. Perfect. This is var project task action ID, comma, now comment is nothing but whatever we copied. So this is text box, input text box dot value, comma, one more field is resource. So here we need to pass user dot full name as a resource name, but as you know, I have been hard coding it everywhere within this project. So for now I will hard code it to John A. Perfect. So we have got all the parameters here, semicolon, and refresh the data source. Let's try it out. So first thing, hi everyone, best. So we have got one record, but this needs to be clear, that text one. So on this value here, reset this. No need to add value, can directly pass the control, reset that control. Yeah, we have got this. Let's add one more. Welcome to LowCode FX. I'm just adding random comments. Yeah, so we have got two records here, and if I select another item, action item, it should clean up. So yes, this is working fine. Now let's work on this gallery. We have this container. Yeah, this container's width should be parent width. Perfect. This text will be my this item dot resource. Yes, this will be bold one. Yeah, text, this one is nothing but this item dot comment. Yes, this is nothing but this item dot created on. Yeah, and I'm going to change it to text, comma, double quotes, HH:MM, bracket close. This I will make font size 12, italic, and color to lighter one. Sorry, font color to the lighter one. Yeah, this one. Let's remove shadow of all the containers. None. Then this one. Perfect. Now if you see, we have got two messages from the same resource. So what I'm planning to do here is, if someone adds a multiple messages one by one, then the name should not be appear here. That message should be, stacked in one after another. So for that I have created one column. Remember, if you remember, I have created one column called number of messages. So yeah, that I need to update here, number of message. So if, so here we need to add one condition, that is if the last one is same, the last message is same as, you know uh, from the same resource, then I will append one as, within this field, so that I can exclude it from the UI. So on top of this patch, I'm going to add one formula. So if, okay, within if I want to filter, perfect. So I'm going to filter out this with action item ID is equal to var action item ID. Yeah, I got the filter, and I will use last. Yes, so last of this filter is nothing but the latest one. Dot resource is equal to logged in user name. So instead of user dot full name, I'm going to use hard coded value and paste it over here, comma this. So if the last message from resource name is matching with logged in user, that means that is the second message. Yeah, and at that time I will append one here. So I will update one in this field, and if this is not equal to the resources match not matching, then I will use the same patch function in the else condition. Yes, and this time everything will be same, but this message I will append 0. Perfect. Here as well we need to add that condition. Instead of playing with invisibility, I will play with height. So yeah, this one, this is my text, and height 25. So I will play with height of this text box. If this item dot number of message is equal to 1, then height will be 0, otherwise 25. So whenever I get a 1 as a value, I'm playing with height. So double quote, double quote. Yes. So yeah, let's go ahead and add some text. Hello world, patch, good day. So I can see a gap between these two is a bigger. So this is because we have used fixed height, gallery instead of the normal gallery. We will need a flexible height gallery to overcome or reduce this space between the messages. We need flexible height gallery. So let me add quickly. So here within this container, yeah, I will need flexible height gallery. Perfect. Let's keep it here. I will bring it at the top. Let me copy container within the gallery. and paste it in this gallery. I will remove, first of all I will remove the controls within it, select this, paste. Yes, connect this gallery to the same data source. So let me copy data source from this gallery. This gallery data source will be same. Perfect. Now this template size I will keep it as 50 for now. Now we need to play with this height as well, the parent container's height. So the same logic we will apply here. So whatever we have used within this logic, height logic, this I will need it to parent one, this one. The height would be else 50, not 0. I will make it 30, 20. Yes, perfect. Remove the below gallery, delete it. Now we have this one. Based on logged in user, the messages should be aligned at the right and left. So this needs to be aligned right. Perfect. So the condition would be we need to compare this name with the logged in username. Align the containers. Yeah, this one. Start and this is end. Okay. So let me add that condition. If so, for now I am considering myself as John A. Then I will make it start, align, start and end. Perfect. Here and here it will be end. Use width a bit, 80 maybe. Yeah. Now I'm going to add one more message, but this time I'm going to add a comment as Sunny K. Okay, this time I'm pretending as Sunny K. Let's add, hi John. Yeah, so let me just play with alignment again. To the left 20 maybe. This would be 0. Okay, my bad. Instead of aligning container to the right, I will align the text only. So this I will make it parent width, and similar to this I will play with alignment of this text. Alignment, this also I need to reduce the width, -40. I will add padding to this, 70, maybe 60. Yeah, perfect. Let me again change name to John A. So I haven't practiced this before. I'm doing it in directly in the live. So yeah, my bad if there are multiple changes on the fly. Hi Sunny. See, the name is appearing here. I am good. Thanks. What about you? Yeah, one more thing. I need to reset this variable, on click of this cards. So on select, set this variable blank, use same in all three buttons. Yes, if I open another chat, it will display this. Test, submit, this one, select, hello, perfect. If I want this, select this, you can see those chattings. If this variable is blank, then this container should not be visible, this one, the message one. So on visible property of this container, I will put this is blank, and this should not be blank. That's why I need to add not is blank. So if you see, if I jump from one card to another, yeah, so this should not be visible unless this got selected. One more thing I forgot to add. So here you can see the listed items are 3 and it's showing count as a 4. So let's check what's happening here. So yeah, so I think I need to add one more action condition, that is, so let me copy that condition from here. So within this we have this comment should not be blank. We will add opposite condition here, that is comment should be blank, and same condition we will use in the count id, and comment is not blank. Now it's matching. Here we are displaying the time only. We need to display date somewhere. With this I'm going to change the format a bit. So dd-mmm, yeah, reduce font size to 8, and I will align at the end. Yes, let's type one more message. Okay, the issue here you see, as it's a new day for me, so we need to sort it out, this gallery. Yes, sort by columns this entire thing, and I will need created on, yes, then ascending. Now you can see this particular is appearing at the bottom. I want to check something, like if we exceed the number of messages or greater than what we have, I can see within this container or gallery. I want to see the behavior while to the large number of messages. So we made one mistake. The reason we can see this is we need to sort the filter as well what we have used in the condition. So here if you see we have used filter only, so we need to sort it here as well, sort by columns. Yeah. We want to filter it on created on based. Yes. Sort ascending, bracket close, then dot resource. Here we go. Now if I select this, it should show sunny key. Perfect. Now if I add more text, yeah, it's working fine now. So reason we are identifying last. So what we were doing is we were identifying last of the filter, but to get actual last record we need to sort it based on the created on. So first filter it, then sort it and identify the last one. Let's test another thing. If I open this, yeah, and jump back to this card and select this, yeah, here is the problem. So if you see when I click on this item, uh, so we have got long list here of messages, and this is currently showing the the first one basically. So ideally it should be showing the last message. When I click on any of the action item, it should show the jump to the bottom of the gallery basically. And let's get rid from this scroll bar as well. So yeah, let's do that. Let me get rid from scroll bar, turn it off. Yeah. And to jump on top, bottom of this, I will set a default. So if I select the gallery and search for default, here we go. I will use last of source is nothing but I will pass the gallery name, last of gallery this, sorry, last of gallery dot all items. Yeah. So let's check it out. Perfect. Let me close this and click here again. Yeah, so if you see I can see the last messages now. See, perfect. So this is working as expected. I will go ahead and build the same on Teams where we have similar